Change orders can be a significant portion of the cost, 20, 25, 30, even more percent. We only had 4 change orders on this project. Those 4 change orders generated a credit of $1,900.
I always like to look for the future and look at what we've done in the past. And we were in an older building, a concrete building with drywall walls. Once we move into this space, we have flexibility with regards to changing offices, making them bigger, changing the configuration. That to me was the most important factor.
There is a different sequencing that is needed when having a modular and a pre-built manufacturer system that needs to come to site. When doing construction the standard way that's been happening here over the last 100 years, your drywall comes in, the walls get put up, all your electrical goes up, the flooring has to work around all the walls that are already existing, the ceiling has to work around the walls that have been put up, so there's a lot of trades that are working around each other. Everything's been brought down and built on site, and everyone's kind of interfering and moving back and forth. With modular construction, you put in your bulkheads, you've put in all your ceilings, flooring can come in and they have a huge empty canvas to put in their flooring, and they can get it done in a much quicker and with a lot less waste.
I've done renovation projects in my house, but I haven't done something like this. And you're dealing with architects and designers and the contractors and the trades.
Siskinds was really interested in what are they obtaining from this? You know, if I'm gaining the ability to have access to my walls and to future-proof a 20-year space by, you know, allowing me to easily change technology, does it matter if up front it was an extra 3%? Constant comparison to traditional construction is a mistake because they don't function the same way.
In the final analysis, when you look at how Verto360 leverages the ICE technology with DIRT's manufacturing platform, there's really nobody on the market that can do that and get the kind of results that we can get by combining those two things, the technology and the manufactured construction component, bringing it together on site.
Everything that Verto360 showed us is everything was done by graphics design, measured out, everything was down to the quarter of an inch, and it was all manufactured off-site and came in and the puzzle was put together on-site.
We were working with a new product from DIRT called Inspire. It's a much thinner profile glass front than we were used to working with.
The Inspire solution on this project was the first time we have used Inspire, and I think it might have been DIRT's first time either in Canada or Ontario where they used the Inspire solution, and we had a lot of it on this project.
This video wall in this 3-to-1 room, this goes from a 2-inch thick wall to a 4-inch thick wall to a 6-inch thick wall and then back down again. It's a very complex build, and to have been able to do that in a factory setting, bring it to site, put it up, install the TVs, and go from there, I think is a real testament to the power of manufactured construction.
This would look good now. It would have looked good 20 years ago. It's probably going to look good 20 years from now.
All of the elements were generally natural materials because natural materials age better over time and at the same time are not of the moment or trendy in any way. And so where you could tie materials in from 1900, 1920, 1970, or today, it's still in 20 years going to tell the story.
65,000 square feet. It's a big project, and you know it was great working with Verto360 and your group.
It looks fantastic. I've talked to many people from Siskinds, being there several times, and everybody thinks it's exceeded their expectations, and I'm so glad to hear that.
In the end, the solution Looks great. Everyone that walks through the job is amazed, and they love the fit and finish of the project, colors that were chosen, how everything was combined with the furniture, and just in the end, the whole entire building got tied together very well.
I think overall everybody's very pleased with it and happy, and it's nice to have consistency amongst all our offices.